Thursday, the 24th of November 2011. Welcome to today's United Kingdom talk. And we popped into the living room today. I've brought you into my living room next to a lovely fireplace. It's false. It's not. Listen. Made out of a bit of MDF, painted white, I'm afraid, and the bookcase behind me. I pop into the living room today to read some more of your emails out. And first of all, today from Canada. Someone I haven't heard from for ages and ages. I do wonder where people disappear to sometimes. You know, when you don't hear from them from ages. From Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Who says, it's been quite some time since I last wrote to the show, so I felt I was indeed overdue to write in as I continue to watch each and every show. Well, pass it on to your friends, Matthew. We could all, we're desperate for viewers, to be honest, boys and girls. We are desperate. Figures are just going down and down. They hate me. Everybody hates me, and that's all there is to it, dear. They hate me. We need more viewers. Please, if you're watching this show, copy and paste the URL and put it on someone else's wall so we can spread the world of our friendly little happy family together. Okay? I'd like to start by saying I'm quite jealous of the nice weather you've been enjoying here over there in the UK. Well, yes, it is. It's still not cold. Do you know, the good news is I've barely had my heating on this year. Yes, boys and girls, there's going to be no thousands and thousands of pounds of gas bill here. Indeed, it was so sad the other day, boys and girls, when British Gas announced that their profits have dropped. Oh, what a shame. I'm so sad. Good. I'm glad you shouldn't be so greedy. Profit, profit, profit. Power companies should not be there for profit. They should be there for the people. Absolutely. Electricity, gas, water, trains. These are the sort of things that should not be allowed to make up. They should be there for the people. Available at the lowest possible price. That's absolutely what I think. Which will probably surprise those of you that know me. I am a little bit of a conservative. But that sort of thing flies against, I think, conservatism. I do feel that certain things should be there for people and not for profit. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. Come back to me if you want. Chris at unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk is my email address, okay? Martin goes on to say, sadly here in Canada, we are not so fortunate as the temperatures are approximately, are you ready for this? Woo! -5 to -16 degrees, rather than you than me, mate. Dear me. And we're only in November. I mean, how cold does it get there, for God's sake? So it would appear that this global warming has not yet come into effect over here. Well, you'll have to use some more spray to keep spraying the stuff in the air. Psst, 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 psst. Try and warm it up a bit quicker. On another note, I'm very happy you got to experience Las Vegas on your most recent vacation. Oh, it's fantastic, fantastic. Oh, by the way, even more Barry Manilow news. He is leaving the Paris Theatre. I also think is actually leaving Las Vegas completely. He's been there for, I think it's nearly 5 years. Barry Manilow is leaving Las Vegas, at least certainly the Paris Theatre, maybe Las Vegas completely. And his last show at the Paris Theatre, or the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas, is December the 10th. I got in at the right moment there. You know. I've always found it to be a most enjoyable experience, says Martin, every time I go, and I'm happy that the trip went well for you. I must admit, I did have a laugh at your comment regarding the level of water that is contained in North American toilet bowls. Oh, it's awful. I hate North American toilets. I think you have a very valid point and should write into the manufacturing companies that produce these toilets and have them reconfigure the setup to match those toilets found in the UK. With just that small amount, you only need a little bit of water in the bottom. Anyone that didn't see the show a couple of months ago now, I did do a little video of a North American toilet, actually. And do you know, I never showed you a UK toilet, did I? Yeah, have a little look at this. Okay? This is a UK toilet in full action. You notice, those of you in North America, notice the small amount of water at the bottom. And when you flush the toilet, the water doesn't come all the way up to the top and then sink down slowly, so you get a wet bum. You see, it stays in the bottom. How wonderful is that? Eh? That is how your toilet should be in North America. Martin goes on to say, I'm sure many of us on this side of the world would appreciate having less risk of a splash. I was wondering if you started to think about your next set of travel plans that you have yet. I feel that you should make a visit to us here in Canada during the spring or summer and enjoy lots of the world's natural beauty and the great culture over here. As it happens, Matthew, I haven't made any plans at all for 2012. Indeed, I've practically almost completely decided not to go on, shall we say, an expensive holiday next year. As you know, I do a little bit with property, and here in the UK at the moment, our interest rates are extremely low, and I want to take this opportunity to chip away a little bit of those mortgages, you know, and bring down the payments I've got coming up. So that's what I'm hoping, you know, all being well, to do with my money next year. But Canada is definitely one of those places that I'd like to visit. As you're a regular viewer of the show, you will know that I love nature. I love walking in forests and places like that, and I think I would love Canada. I would absolutely love Canada. Walking holidays, you know, hiking, going up mountain, well, obviously not rock climbing, but, you know, walking up places like that. I would enjoy that. I really would actually enjoy that. Matthew says, besides me, do you know many Canadians? Or do you know if many other Canadians are regular viewers of your show? I don't know, actually. Are there any other Canadians that watch the show? Please let me know. Do let me know if you're Canadian and you're in Canada and you watch the show. Chris at UnitedKingdomTalk.co.uk. Matthew, perhaps you could copy and paste the URL for this show and put it on some of your friends' walls and see if we get any of them to respond on that one. I'd be most interested to find out. We could create our very own United Kingdom Talk fan club. I doubt that. No one would want to join that sad old thing. They wouldn't want to join that. I think you're barking up the wrong tree there. We wouldn't have anyone have a fan club. What would my chat show? What are your thoughts on that? Well, no, I don't think anyone would join it. I mean, it's only a little bit of fun, isn't it? It's like, you know, I know that you probably think I am, but I'm really not an international megastar. We're lucky to get 50 or 60 people watching this show, so there we are. I'd like to take a moment to thank you all again for all the shows you do for us loyal listeners and viewers. You are loyal. The very few that we have are very, very loyal people. You are. It truly puts a smile on our faces each and every time we get to take in a new show. As you know, Christmas is coming. Ding dong merrily on high, in heaven the bells are ringing. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle. Oh, don't start singing jingle bells. There's a lady I know. I'm not sure if she's going to watch the show or not, and I've been listening to her playing jingle bells on the saxophone, which is very nice. It's very nice, isn't it? You know what I mean, Karen? Wink, wink. Say no more. And he says, and it's almost time to start sending Christmas cards overseas. I was hoping that you could let everyone know what the mailing address is again so that you can be sure to get them in. Well, the bad news is, Matt, there is no P.O. Box anymore, I'm afraid. It became extremely expensive overnight. I don't mind paying for something. I know we have our joke about not turning the heating on. I haven't got the heating on now. Look, I'm sitting here in a T-shirt. That's how warm it is at the moment. You know, don't get me wrong. It's not like summer out there, but it's certainly not like winter at the moment. We just haven't had this cold weather yet. We're at least 6 weeks behind with the cold weather, to be honest. How I can sit here in a T-shirt this time of the year. Let's have a look. So I'm afraid, no, there is no post office box anymore. I'm afraid you can't send anything in anymore. They put it up almost double in a year, and I refuse point blank to have the Michael taken out of me like that. It's just taking the mick. It really is. So I got rid of that. However, there's nothing wrong with sending electronic Christmas cards. Okay, send them through. I'll be happy to read those out. Thanks again, Chris. Take care, and may God bless you. Thank you very much, Matt from Canada, who also sent in a picture of a thermometer where he was. It might have been the thermometer in your car, I'm not sure. And it said minus 17 degrees. Minus 17! Rather you than me, Matt. No, thank you. We don't like the cold weather at all. Thanks so much for watching and listening, boys and girls. The email address once more, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. And don't forget, if you can spread the news, perhaps, that we do this show and we all join in and it's 10 minutes a day, then please copy and paste perhaps the address of this show, or indeed just unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Put it on someone else's wall, and you never know who might join us. All right? Thanks so much for watching and listening. See you on the next show. Bye-bye.